Oh no, there's so much good black here. Oh no. I don't even know. Like, how do you pass? If I take the Peril, we pass Hero's Downfall and Bleed Dry. If we take the Hero's Downfall, we pass Peril and Bleed Dry. Oh no. But then there is nothing at all good enough that touches any of those three cards. And I don't even know what I would take. Like, Path of Peril is good if you take exactly Selesnya, because the non-cleave version, or not Selesnya, Orzhov, the non-cleave version is not that great. Hero's Downfall is good in any deck. I think that's what I take. In all honesty, it's kind of close. I think it's not close, but it's tormenting because I know I'm going to put someone into black and it's going to feel real bad, but I think it's Hero's Downfall. So our opponent took an uncommon. We've got black-red is one of the stronger archetypes, right? But we also have cards like Valorous Stance, which I think is probably the stronger card in the set. And black-white is a solid archetype, so I am inclined to take Valorous Stance. The color combination is not as good as red-black, but it is an archetype. And also, white tends to be a tad underdrafted in the format, so maybe we can get there. Okay, so we have Innocent Traveler, which is solid. We have Fierce Retribution, solid. And Rottide Gargantua is a card I would definitely hope to wheel. I don't think there's any world in which I take an Innocent Traveler over Retribution, but I'm pretty happy here. Takes a white card after passing Path to Peril. I mean, we had no way of knowing that that was going to happen, right? And we would have passed Hero's Downfall and Bleed Dry as well, which are both excellent cards. So, okay, there's some good options here as well. I would love to have a Blood Fountain, but I don't think we're going to take it this early. We have a Fleeting Spirit, which I like. A Griff Wing Cavalry, which I like. And an Imprisonment. And I don't think there's any world in which I'm not just going to maximize my removal before worrying about anything else. Imprisonments also open up some top end for white, which we don't typically have a ton of access to. In black-white, that's not usually super important because you have the fallback Rottides in black for top end, which are nice. But yeah, we've got a solid removal package to where if we got no more removal, I would be happy with what we currently have. I would like more, of course. It's hard to have too much removal, but the other thing is we're not seeing a ton of like important cards in black. We're not seeing a ton of important cards in any color that really isn't white right now. I like some of these cards, but none of them really jump out to me. So here we've got a couple of things. We've got the Markov Waltzer, which is one of the payoffs for white-red. But white-red, I think, is one of the overall weaker archetypes. We have Gift of Fang and Traveling Minister. Traveling Minister performs very well with cards with training, which is in white, and it also performs very well with life gain requirements like cards like Bloodseeker, or whatever it's called, the 2-drop black card, as well as the Black Bat. So I'm going to take a first of Traveling Minister. The other cards I would make note of, again, would be the Waltzer, as well as the Spore Crawler. Hopefully we can wheel like a Shield Basher, Vampire Slayer is good in the sideboard, and Gift of Fang. Honestly, Gift of Fang is probably my secondary here in this particular pack because it goes, you know, so well. We already have the Hero's Downfall to back it up, but our removal package is strong enough to where I don't think we ever need to take it over a Traveling Minister. Courier Bat is exactly where we want to be. Pick 6 shows me that the life gain deck is likely open. All right, so we've got Blood Crazed Socialite. Radiant Grace is fine, but I always end up cutting it. We have a Grift Rider for 3 mana, which is fine. Rallier, fine. Sanctify for the sideboard, and Evolving Wilds. So all of these cards are good, right? A Sanctify, I think we can pick up for the later game. 4-drops are not hard to find. I think we can get more Crazed Socialites. I think this card is good and playable. However, I think this is probably a reasonable spot for us to spec on a bonus Evolving Wilds. It's a little greedy, but this will open up a ton of possibilities for us in pack 2 and 3. Grizzly Ritual is very playable, but again, we've got such a good removal package already. I'm going to go ahead and get a solid 2-drop package going. I think I'll take the Fleeting Spirit over the Crazed Socialite. And again, I think Socialite's a very playable card, and I would be happy to pick one of these up, but I don't think we need to now. This is that situation where I feel like X, we have enough playables, and we can start to spec on these things because we might get to a point where we have so many 3s and 4s where we're cutting some anyway. So having a 4 that might be slightly less strong when looking at the Crazed Socialite, but also opening up the option to play these splashed bombs, I think is just so much more important. I like Heron in this particular deck because we tend to have a fair amount more enchantments with the imprisonments and the circles, things like that. Not a huge rescue fan. 3-drops are not hard to find in black-white, so I'll take a Sanctify for the board. Draft Sensei? Do I work at the same dojo as CGB? Is the sweatsuit always done in the current set? No, they bounce around sometimes based on like how boring a set is. We don't have a ton in black. We could spec on like a wolf if we wanted to go in that direction, but I could see maybe needing more enchantments. Okay, yeah, Shield Basher wheeled just like we called it. I was hoping to wheel this card. It was definitely something that we were looking at in that pack, but it was not nearly as strong as the card we ended up taking. So pretty excited that that came back around to us. And a Sanctify wheeled. Get plenty of these as we go, so we don't really need to worry about them, and we got rewarded. Oh, the pain, the suffering. I want Baby Awu deck. I just want to, why can't I just have an easy draft where I can just draft the Awus and do Awu things? Okay, so we got some stuff. We got some stuff here. We have Sigarda's Imprisonment, Persistent Specimen, both great cards for this deck. We have a Fierce Retribution #2. Hey, thank you so much. Is gifting their first sub to the community, thank you so much, is paying forward a gift from Vargas Ball. Much appreciated. So another thing here though, guys, because we have such a strong package of removal, maybe we don't take the Retribution or the Imprisonment, we take a strong card like Curse of Hospitality, which, you know, it's kind of a win more card, but it really does do some strong work. And I'm not entirely convinced that we won't just have more than the amount of removal we will want. And we have this sweet Evolving Wilds that'll allow us to just take a rare. And red is also in the color of another archetype. We only have 2 black cards, so we might just not want to be in this archetype. But it's also, so it's in the Boros, which is supported in the format. We kind of need 2-drops, so I kind of like the Infiltree here. I'm wondering if the answer is also just take the Lambholt and just get into a different deck, because Hero's Downfall and Courier Bat are not quite strong enough to keep me in black. But that said, I do need 2-drops, and Infiltree is a good one, so we can just stay on target here, I think. It's close. Like, the Lambholt is a card that I would be interested in taking. If I wasn't short on 2s... Oh no. Oh no. Why is this happening? No. I passed an Awu. Someone's gonna have the nuttiest deck. Oh, it hurts me. It hurts me so much. I should just hate this out of the pool. I don't even know what I'm doing. Someone is gonna be so happy. There was like no, we saw the Spore Crawler in green. So I guess it makes sense that there's no green in this direction. There was Human Vanguard too. Well, in this pack. I mean, white seems strong. We could go a Braid too, if we wanted to dip from black. I think I would just snap up in a Braid, but because we are so deep into white, we are white, right? There was a Hamlet Vanguard too. Yeah, in this pack, not in the previous pack. We just passed that this turn or two ago. Yeah, because there is such a strong white card here, I don't know if I need to take the Abrade. But we're not seeing any white, so I am tempted to dip into red. Curse of Hospitality number 2. I don't think I need 2. God, the rule player is going to get so hooked up. We pass them pup, child. Oh no, this is going to hurt me so much. I don't think Curse of Hospitality is good enough for me to want 2. I think I want the Evolving Wilds or the Grizzly Ritual. I think Geist will wheel, or we'll get more. I'm gonna be greedy and take the Evolving Wilds. Now we can just have a free splash. I think I'm gonna take the Lacerate. We still have a whole nother pack, and we're really not seeing anything that makes us excited here. Yeah, if you mean, oh my god! This wolf player is gonna be, oh god, I hope I don't ever have to play any of these people. I can't hate draft from them. My deck is too weak on its own. Hate drafting is a part of a strategy. That's, you know, part of the game. Being aware of what your opponents are doing, what they're playing. Gluttonous Guest. This is a good pickup for us. That's much appreciated. Kind of glad we wheeled that 2-drop. We don't really need it in the main deck with 2 1-drops, but we can definitely, oops, wrong one. Oh my god. Braid, Desperate Farmer, Courier Bat. I like Desperate Farmer a lot, but I think Abrade is the strongest card, and we do have 2 Evolving Wilds. So, I mean, I'm pretty down to just take Abrade. I would like any of these things to wheel. Even the Awakening I would take. I think my deck is weak enough to where I just need the strongest card. I'm so sad about this double child that we could have had. Such a strong deck with 1 Awoo. I don't remember really seeing a ton of like Blossom Weavers, which is pretty key in that deck. Geist, Bat, Blood Fountain. Do we have enough life gain triggers to take another bat? We have a Gluttonous Guest and a Traveling Minister. And that's kind of it. So maybe it's just Blood Fountain? Heron is okay. Maybe we could take the Heron and wheel the bat. I think it's Fountain or Heron. We do have 2 Courier Bats. I think they're kind of important. Because I'd rather run bats than fountains in general. So maybe it's just Heron. Enable future bats. Based. I would run 2 of these. We have 2... 3 enchantments, 4 enchantments, yeah. This is a nice top end for white. Our deck is so not exciting. Yeah, Hero's Downfall, another pick 3. It's a good sign. I kind of hope my neighbors are in black, because we didn't really see any black in pack 2. So if Metal Mario and Voxy are in black, we'll be cutting them pretty hard here. Mardu, yeah. We're in the Mardu colors. I think Curse of Hospitality is worth it, especially with some flyers. I actually really like Diagraph Scavenger. That card's pretty sweet. We might wheel the Fleeting Spirit again as well. We have 3 2s, 2 1s. I like that card. Another life gainer too. I don't really look at it as a life gainer because then you would need 6, 7 mana, right, for that in the bat, which is kind of high, but it's definitely possible. We have a dual land, which would not be nothing. I don't think we need another Heron. I don't think we're running the Fearful Villager. So I think it's Blood Fountain or the dual land. And 3 red cards, 2 Evolving Wilds. I don't think we really need the dual if we want to be greedy and take the Fountain. I could see an argument for it. So our deck has no like card draw other than Hospitality. So I could go either way here. It's close. I think it is very close. I went with the Blood Fountain, which I am not, which is super greedy. The Fountain keeps the quality of the deck higher, but it's less consistent. So now at that point, I'm making this the active decision to say I am playing to get luckier on my lands to have a more powerful finish. Also, we might wheel our other land because we opened one as well. And we opened the exact same land in our pack, and that was still in there in pick 6. So in pick 9, we might find it. Oh, Panicked Bystander. Oh, this is a great pick for us. There's actually a fair amount of things in here I like, but I like the Panicked Bystander. It's a nice 2. It lets us get rid of, oops, god dang it. We don't want Valor Stance or Retribution. Those cards suck. It's an open lane. Black has not been super open. We got none of the uncommons. None of the payoffs. This is our wheeled pack. So here is another choice, right? The Desperate Farmer, or do we take the dual land? We did indeed wheel the land. We have 3 3-drops. Our creature count is abysmal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It is fine-ish. I think I'm just going to be greedy and just bank on these Evolving Wilds. I'm going to take the Farmer. I really want to activate the Courier Bats. Ooh. Punished. I don't think I'll run to. So we could have had the dual land here. We had taken the dual land over. I don't want to fight this butt deck. I'm just going to hate it. Butt deck is awful. I think my neighbors, we didn't see a ton of green. Oh, we did see green in pack 2 though, actually. Boo. Yeah. We should take a thing that we actually don't want to see. Oh, I actually might play Trainee. I like that card. I think Recluse is probably not as good in our deck. We don't have a ton of blood generation. We have way less than typical. Oh, actually, imprisonments are a fair amount, now that I think about it. All right, so let's export it to Arena. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We'll start there. I will probably just run 3 mountains or 3 red sources, and maybe we cut like Lacerate because we do have good removal. I think that seems correct mana base wise. We need 2 cuts. Specimen doesn't really work in our deck. We have 0 things that really want a specimen. Creature count wise, we're looking at 15 cards. Gluttonous Guest, Desperate Farmer. Our 3-drops really picked up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's the Recluse, is my guess here. Seems like the cuts. So we have 2 bats and a fountain to be getting back 14 creatures, which is a tad on the low side, if I'm being honest. And then the Courier Bats also get things back, but they're likely to get back nothing. But my curve is good. We have 4 enchantments to get the Geists back, which is nice. That's a solid amount. Yeah, I think this is okay. We have some redraw, but not a ton. We've got some Curse of Hospitality action. We could go 7/7. We do have a lot more white. This is actually 7. This is 9/9. We have a lot more white cards, but we have double black spells in the murders, and I think it's super important that we're able to cast those. So I kind of like 9/9/3. Just make sure we're consistent. It is a pretty greedy deck, not gonna lie. I do wish we had 1 dual land instead of this Blood Fountain, but that would be 3 ETB tapped lands, and that's iffy sometimes. We get to challenge Lady Voxy. If I'm gonna get my butt whooped, I would love it to be by Voxy. If I win, I get another 1,000 gems, and we can give those away too. And then if I win again, we get another 1,000 gems, and I'll give that away too. But I do get 1,000 gems just for participating, so that's what this is for. I don't know, maybe I'll keep 1,000 for myself if I do really well. All right, greedy deck. Come on, baby. Let's go, greed deck. Let's go. Cha-cha-cha. All right, let's do the damn thing. Exiled. If they kill my creature, we feel sad. That's less than exciting. We hit a land, just like we wrote it up. And it's got trample, so let's hope they don't have another removal spell. Fingers crossed. Unfortunate. Most of my 2-drops are white, so let's go here. All my 2-drops are white, I think. I could have pitched that. Actually, maybe I should have waited. I was hoping if we draw another land, we're going to want to just kill a thing, which is 1 more land away. I would like the Gluttonous Guest to get in at some point. Eventually, this Blood Fountain will pay off when the removal is good for us. Okay. 3 mana, what you got? Hopefully nothing too crazy. All right. Let's do it. Yeah, Voxy was sitting 2 to my left, and I passed a Bleed Dry. I don't think it would have made it, but I passed a Bleed Dry and a Path of Peril. So there's a chance that Path of Peril got taken and Bleed Dry Voxy took, or vice versa. So we do need to try to play around that just a little bit. So we need to make sure that we know Voxy has access to either Path of Peril or Bleed Dry. Not that Bleed Dry is super uncommon. Like, I mean, that's a common, so we're probably dead to that anyway. Okay, that removal spell's good. That'll open the door up for some combat here. I hope. Fingers crossed. I'm okay with taking a beating here. Voxy is lightish on cards. I also probably should stop pitching planes. I probably will need 2 at some point. But I can also play some off of her deck. I'm a little surprised about that. Doesn't seem like the greatest resources against a life gain deck. One of these will likely get in. Okay. So maybe looking for a pierce here? We've got some life gain. I'm okay with this. Your heart's beating, you don't even understand what's going on. It's okay, neither do I. Smells like wrath. Could be. If it's a wrath, we have a little bit of an advantage here, and we know we passed a Path of Peril, which is not, you know, I didn't take it because it's white-black. But if Voxy's first 2 picks were white or black, it's pretty easy pickup. So it doesn't surprise me that that would be the case. This is the Path of Peril we opened. All right, Voxy also has the Bleed Dry here. Voxy has 1 card and then a blank, but can't cast the Blessed Geist because... Oh, now they can. Great. Is it... I think it might be Bat and Guest. Is a generic card going to be better than Heron of Hope? Maybe not. Here we go. It's coming down to a top deck war here. It's gonna be big. Voxy's creatures, Crazed Socialite, and a 2/2. Not that big. I'm gonna get the Heron back as well with the Courier Bat, and I won't have enough to play both unless I draw another land, which... Oh, they will have enough for that. Interesting. How many cards in our deck? 15 to 19. I'm getting low, certainly. I could just play the land and the Heron, but then I take beats from that, which I really don't want to. So I could just go here and attack, or I could not attack and Retribution. I think I'm gonna go here and attack. It got 2 lands off the top for her. Feels a little bad, but that said, it's getting much closer to milling her out too. Mardu Mill, let's go! Yeah, let's hope. It's nice knowing that we knew about the Path to Peril, right? That we had passed that. That puts Metal Mario probably in Black X as well because of the Bleed Dry being not close to the best card, the second best card. I also have like so much more removal in my deck. think Voxy pitched the scavenger because it doesn't deal with the heron. Like, they need an answer for this. Mm-hmm. I'm fine with this. It still tramples over. We gain a bunch of life. We get to do some more stuff, and then we can eat one of them. I don't know which one I care more about. I think I care more about the distracting Geist than I do anything else. I'm assuming the rider blocks the cavalry. This can jump if they want. We're going to take 3 cards off the top if that's the case. Game 3. Okay, imprisonment, blood fountain, imprisonment, circle of confinement. So let's go. Valorous Stance does not save against bleed dry. And there are no large creatures there for us to deal with. So we're going to board in a Sanctify. There was also Heirloom. So light on creatures already that I don't really know what the plan is. I think it might be... Hey, Tommy, thank you so much. I think it might be Blood Fountain might be too slow. Tempted to put in the second Sanctify as well. 1, 2, 3. Probably Trainee. Put in 5. Okay. Thank you, Tommy. I really appreciate the first time Prime sub. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. I will do my best, guys. After this game, we're doing that drawing for 1,000 gems, and if I win, we'll do another one, because for every win we get 1,000 gems. So, I will do my damnedest, guys. You got it. I was thinking about pitching Minister, keeping my lands, and then getting it back with the Courier Bat. A little greedy. I don't want both these. Okay. This is fine. We have all 3 of our sideboard cards, which seems very lucky, but very slow. Like, I don't really want these Sanctifies until later. But I think we can stabilize, especially if they Tron up. Oops, dropping stuff. You got it. It's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. I didn't need to play that. Oh, yeah, I guess I did. I need to keep both of these untapped because I need to be able to block when the Distracting Geist comes down. And I also need to be able to kill this Rider. I'll be able to redraw here. It's going to feel pretty strong, but... We're flooding out a little hard. This is both lucky and unlucky. I need to be able to get rid of that Geist. But also, I need to be able to kill this. I could just Sanctify this, knowing that we're going to be able to get rid of these. I didn't see any pump spells in the first one. That was what I was worried about. Unfortunately, I think I have to hold full control, and I don't want to fuck this up, so I'm just going to let this resolve. I'm going to take 4, and then I think I'm going to sanctify... Oh, this is better. Hero's Downfall this. I need to keep this for the double whatchamacallit, but I do need to start drawing something. Like real bad. That's what I needed to save it for. There it is. Cool. Now we get rid of their best creatures, which is probably Socialite. I'll keep getting rid of their creatures each turn, because I know they've got Fountain, Blood Fountain, right? And we are definitely going to want to rip this apart. I've flooded out a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 9, 10 lands in the top 20, so not great. That's a problem. Hey Blue, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. I'm on a shortish clock. This game is tight. I feel like I'm a bit behind. I'm down cards, I'm down bloods, but Blue, thank you. Gifted sub hype. That's amazing. Whoa, 2 gifted subs. That's awesome. Thank you. I don't think this matters at all, but here we are. Now they're gonna have to make an action, which I love. That's fine. I will exile 3 cards and land. Sanctify. Give it first strike. Trample for 1. Draw a card. Play a Blood Fountain. Exile. Their disturb card. this 1 blood might be relevant here, this gain life. Plus, we can crack it to draw, to play a bat and a traveling minister. And we will have enough for both of those, actually, so that's nice. Getting a 1-drop spell was, like, the best case scenario. I don't know if I played a land or not, but... you got it. I feel like Voxy was possibly thinking about killing either the Blood Fountain or the Heirloom there. There's a lot of options. Oh, no. Z. Cracking that before the whatchamacallit is probably not great. Actually. Maybe I should have waited. Although we didn't play the bat, we just played the Traveling Minister, which just puts a little pressure on the board. But now that I have also... yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. I could phase out... I could get rid of the bat and phase this out. Do I have any other life gain options in the deck? I have a few. I don't know which is going to be more important. I was thinking about not having... maybe I shouldn't have played my removal spell the same time I played this. Do I want the bat more, or do I want the first striker more? Against their deck. Exile all creatures from your graveyard. Although we already got her blood. I mean, she could have hiding bats in there or something that I don't know about, but I feel like a 3-power first striker is going to be quite strong. She's played Path, she's played Bleed, we've seen Circle. This is a battle for the ages. This is lethal first. I do worry if they take it and have a removal spell, then it won't be lethal anymore. And then we won't be able to stop them on the way back. We'll be off one damage off. I still have 1 imprisonment. I don't have a card to phase it out. That's unfortunate. That'd be nice if I did, though. 4, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. Not a ton more land in my deck. They don't have a second board clear, do they? There's no settle the wreckage here, is there? Whew. All right. We did it. I don't know why I'm cold. I need to put the heater on. Okay, so I think, let's see what the bracket has in store for us next, guys. The bracket says we are playing... I'm playing Hunter Pence. Okay, let's go. Let's do the damn thing. This looks like a mulligan. Okay. You guys are awesome. Oh, I did win, so let's go ahead and do that giveaway, guys, for 1,000 gems. Let's go ahead and pick the winner. Angry Control Mage, are you still in the channel? That was weird. It wasn't like clicking on the card. Uh-oh. Let's hope we have enough removal to deal with this, because this is the nuts deck, right? They should have 2 childs, they'll have everything. 2 childs, baby a woo, all of the stuff. This feels so bad. That might be too soon, but that said, this, you know, we don't have a ton we can do. If we just Traveling Minister, it's no good. We do have more removal. And it does look like they are light here. So let's hope this is enough. Uh-oh. Now I might regret this. This is the point where we regret. I could have just maybe played the Minister, held open. There it is. That's the card we hate to see. This deck was so open that direction. I don't know how it happened, but they were stuck on 3, so I was like, okay, if we kill this, maybe we can, like, get a reasonable setup. Adrius, holy shit, 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. I'll restart Cardboard Life. I'm actually genuinely happy that they are playing spells as opposed to... They are on a short clock. This is a 2-turn clock. If we can survive. Right? If they don't have removal. We have 18 life essentially over those 2 turns. 17, I guess. Second one won't matter. Fly or die, baby. I know. I was thinking about holding onto the bat and like chumping with the infiltree and then using it as another chump spell, but oh fuck. Oh fuck. That's super bad. Oh, they hit the land for it too? Oh no, please do it next turn. I mean, we're still not dead, right? Maybe we're close to dead. Yeah, they're gonna blow up the board no matter what. So what we do is we block here. If they pump this, we get to keep everything. But this kills the maximum amount of things. Or I could double block and make them kill this wolf if they want it. Like this. Now this gets super blown out by a combat trick, right? Or they could just kill my bat and choose not to do it. That's the other thing. So we just go here. If they pump, I think they need to do the thing because they are dead in 2 turns. So this gives us the best chance of surviving, I think. So if they want to kill my 2 things, which is 3 damage, they have to kill their 2 things as well. They chose not to. Interesting. I wonder if this means... Did I gain the life? I don't actually think that I did. I was thinking about playing this. I definitely put that on the stack, but maybe it's because the creature targeting it was no good. I'm not gonna lie, I genuinely thought that this was a sorcery speed. I actually am very surprised. So I should have targeted this. They should be at 6. That wouldn't have made a ton of difference, and we probably would have gained the life, which might make a difference, right? If they hit me for 4 and then let it go to night, they'll have a lot of power on board, and we would be in some trouble. Alley Cat, thank you for the bits as well. I'm so sorry I didn't hear the alert. Thank you so much, hon. Okay, we might now we're just dead anyway. We block 1, we take 4, 5. I guess that's not that bad. All right. I need you to not have an answer. And the funny thing is like, if they 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nah, I still would have been dead even if I had gained the life. But fingers crossed. They don't have a fight spell or a burn spell here, or a pump spell, or anything, realistically. There's a red haster. There's a large number of things they could have that would kill us. Christmas, 17 months of support. Thank you so much. Okay. We didn't see any removal. There's going to be no graveyard synergy. We just need to not mulligan, I think, is going to be key. I would very, very, very much like to not mulligan. I think we were on the draw there too, which is as bad as it gets for us. I think we got very lucky. Okay, that's a non-mulligan. It's a little slow. Okay, that's better. Hold on, I stepped away while you were losing. I'm usually losing, in all fairness. Nice. No blocks. I will happily chump block this Blade Trainee. We've got multiple cards that want things out of the graveyard. So we get the Desperate Farmer up to snuff and we feel pretty good, right? Well, I guess we could just block this, but I don't think so. I think I just chump. I don't tend to like that plan, but I think this is okay. Kind of tempted to get a black source, but I'm gonna have faith in the process. Hey Hamlet, look, we have our, oh my gosh. Yikes. That Hamlet's way bigger than our Hamlet. It's double ham time. If we get an untapped land, we can imprison that, which feels pretty good. We can also keep taking 3 and present double blocks there. Or we could just trade with this idiot. I do remember seeing one of these Hamlets. This is sad. Trade there and just take 5 next turn if we don't draw a land. Ward 2. Are you sure? Yes. Auto pay. Okay, so here's my concern. We could probably pitch the Heron. My concern is that they untap land, play child. Play land, play child. Okay. That is unfortunate. That is the world of unfortunateness that we live. Okay. Helpful. Oh no! Ruh-roh. I need one of my 2 murders. or my other thing. Whenever a human dies. Okay. This is a 1-for-1. This isn't too bad. So I do this first in case we get like a bat, right? Because we gain the life. Got 2 bats. We do the bat. We gained the life. And then I get a farmer. Nice. We'll take that. They have a lot of cards and I don't like it. Top deck wizardry? Not wizardry, playing to your outs, guys. Just considering the things you could draw and then doing the thing. I wonder if I should just kill that. I don't think I should, because that thing is not the problem. The other thing is the problem. The child of the night is the problem. Well, I guess if they attack with that, I have to kill it anyway. It's unfortunate. I don't think we can get around this. Oh my god, all their stupid things are humans. Oh. Laid to Rest is gonna crush us. Oh no. Okay, I need murder. Murder, where are you at? Alright, it might be time to go for the race, guys. Oh no. I am not fast. Oh no, it's gonna turn to night. That's a little sad. I am so fucked. We passed both these Child of the Nights and they are coming back to haunt us. And it is not close. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh my gosh, I don't even think we can do anything. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's still dead. No, I think we're still dead. This is the best we can do. They trample. Oh no, they do trample. You're right, I didn't know they trampled. Does everything trample? Ugh. They got past both of those heavy in pack 3 too. My sideboard was great against Voxy. My sideboard does not do anything against these. I need my heroes' downfalls to line up, right? Like, I have to use my removal, my hard removal on the Child of Nights. It's tough. This is a tough match. We started up a game, but I don't feel like we should have. Like, I felt like we were way behind and barely won. They have Pup, Pack Leader, 2 Hamlets, 2 Child of the Nights. Their deck is nuts. And all of that was from pack 3. I don't really know how it got so bad. This is the, like, very similar to the deck that I played in the decathlon. It was so good and it ran so smooth and so consistent. Like, it was one of the cleanest decks I've run with, like, no rares. I didn't have double Hamlet, but I had double Pack Song Pup, Child of the Night, the 2 Snarling Wolves to trigger the Pack Song Pup, the Visionary, and the Outcasts for card draw, and it was just so smooth. Like, I don't know if I've ever played anything so smooth. No mulligan? Okay. This will help. Valorous Stance is a good one, actually. Yeah, we've got like 5 things that just straight up remove them, and like a couple of things that remove them like over 2 turns. So, it's tough. Definitely need to... What's smoother than being smooth? Ice cold or something. Is that what it is? I don't exactly remember. What's cooler than being cool? Ice cold. Is that what it is? I don't really know. It's ringing a bell, but it's not quite there. Okay. We're off to a swimming start. This is as smooth as my deck gets, I think. So our best case scenario is that they play Child of the Night here. Play land, play Child. I can Valorous Stance it, give Indestructible an attack. I think that's like by far and away the best thing that could possibly happen for us. They missed their land drop, huh? I think if they hit a land, they're gonna want, I don't know if they're gonna want to play these because they're a little too small to combat this stuff. So I'm guessing, I'm hoping it'll be a larger creature. Like that. We could just be mana efficient and imprison this. Although, I don't think I actually want to imprison it. Because... oh, this is just lethal, isn't it? Toughness 4 greater. I didn't even notice it was lethal. I was thinking about imprisoning, so that way I could save the Valorous Dance for the Child of the Night when it comes down, but I just really wasn't paying attention to what was going on life total wise. I was just going for it as quickly as I could, and got a little lucky there. They had to spend their turn 3 or whatever digging, turn 4 digging for a land, so that was definitely nice. I'd like to give a special thank you to those of you who have signed up for our Patreon. I couldn't make this content without you. Also to Cool Stuff Inc. and KMC Sleeves for supporting the channel as well. Definitely check them out and use our discount codes to support the channel.